Have you ever wondered why life sometimes feels heavier than it should? Why you carry wounds that you never chose, burdens you never asked for, and emotions that seem too deep for the moment you're living? It is not because you're weak. It is because you were shaped by a world that demanded too much from a sensitive soul. This is why you're here now, because a part of you is waking up. A part of you knows that healing is not only possible, it has already begun. So before we move forward, take a slow breath in. And as you exhale, let your body soften just a little. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to pretend you're okay. This is a space where truth is allowed to breathe. Let me ask you something real. When was the last time you felt fully yourself? Without pressure, without fear, without the need to be strong for everyone else? Most people don't realize this, but life doesn't break you all at once. It breaks you slowly through expectations, disappointments, unspoken pain, and moments where you had no choice but to survive. But here's the truth you were never told. If you can recognize the weight you're carrying, you are already healing from it. Awareness is the first sign of awakening, and your awakening is why nothing feels the same anymore. You are not broken. You are rebuilding. Listen to your heart right now. It has been waiting for a moment like this, a moment of stillness where it can speak without being suppressed. You've been through things that would have shattered others, yet here you are, searching for light, searching for meaning, searching for a way back to yourself. That is healing. That is strength. Now place a hand over your chest and feel your heartbeat. This is your reminder that even in the moments you thought you were falling apart, something inside you never stopped fighting for you. Repeat gently after me. I am not broken. I am healing. I am reclaiming the parts of me that the world tried to silence. I am learning to trust myself again. Let these words settle inside you like warm light, filling the spaces where old pain used to live. Every breath you take from this point forward is a step toward wholeness. You are awakening to who you truly are. Someone brave, someone worthy, someone rising. Stay with me. This is only the beginning. Now that your mind is a little quieter and your breath is steadier, I want you to notice something subtle but powerful. You are beginning to remember who you truly are. For so long, life taught you to shrink, to hide your feelings, to carry the weight of others while ignoring your own, to survive instead of live. But the moment you stop and listen, really listen, you begin to see that none of that was ever your true nature. You were born sensitive for a reason. You were born perceptive for a reason. You were born with a spirit that sees deeper and feels more, because your path would require a different kind of strength. Not the loud kind, not the kind that pretends, the quiet kind. The kind that grows in silence. The kind that survives what others never even noticed. You are stronger than you realize, and today your strength begins to return. Take another deep breath. Let it move through your body like warm air lifting the tension out of your chest. You deserve to feel safe inside yourself again. Let me ask you another question, one that people rarely consider. How much of the pain you carry is actually yours, and how much was placed on you by someone else? Think about it. The expectations that were too heavy, the silence you were forced to hold, the moments where you had to be strong for others because no one was strong for you. You adapted, you endured, you became what the world demanded, but now you are becoming who you were meant to be. Healing begins the moment you stop apologizing for who you are. Repeat this slowly with me. I release what was never mine to carry. I release the stories that do not belong to me. I release the pain that others handed to me. Feel that truth soften the space behind your ribs. Your body has been waiting a long time for this release. You were not meant to stay wounded forever. Your wounds were lessons, not punishments. They shaped your intuition. They sharpened your inner perception. They helped you see what others cannot. This is why you feel different. This is why certain people drain you. This is why some places no longer fit you. You are outgrowing the version of yourself that learned to survive. You are rising into the version of yourself that longs to live. Let these affirmations anchor that transformation. I am reclaiming my power. I am letting go of the weight I no longer need. I am safe to feel, safe to heal, and safe to grow. I am worthy of a life that feels peaceful. Breathe again slowly and deeply. With every breath, imagine your past loosening its grip and your future becoming clearer. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are rebuilding piece by piece, truth by truth. Stay with me. You're doing this beautifully.
Now, as you settle into this moment, I want you to notice something powerful emerging inside you. Clarity. Not the kind that rushes in suddenly, but the kind that unfolds quietly, like dawn spreading across a dark sky. Clarity doesn't arrive when life is loud. Clarity appears when you finally give yourself permission to stop pretending. So let me ask you gently, when did you first learn to hide your truth? Was it when someone dismissed your feelings? When you realized people wanted you calm, agreeable, predictable? When you understood that your sensitivity made others uncomfortable? You didn't break. You adapted. You became what the moment required. But deep down, the real you never left. It has been waiting behind the noise, behind the expectations, behind the versions of yourself you created just to survive. And today, that real version is coming back. Take a deep breath. Let it fill the space beneath your ribs. Let it soften your shoulders. Let it remind you that your body is not a battleground. It is a home that is ready to welcome you again. You've spent years carrying the weight of unspoken thoughts, unresolved emotions, and invisible battles. But here's the truth no one told you. Healing doesn't happen by forcing yourself to move on. Healing happens when you allow yourself to feel what you have avoided for too long. So ask yourself, what pain have I been postponing? What truth have I been silencing? What part of me has been waiting to finally be acknowledged? Feel the answers rise, even if they come quietly. You don't have to fix everything today. You just have to stop running from your own heart. Repeat these affirmations with intention. I honor my truth, even when it's uncomfortable. I listen to my needs, even when others don't understand them. I allow myself to feel what I feel. My emotions are valid. My experience is real. My healing is unfolding in perfect timing. Let these words become a soft anchor inside you. Now, imagine a version of yourself standing a few steps ahead, calmer, stronger, wiser. This future you is not stressed, not overwhelmed, not carrying everyone else's burdens. This version is grounded, present, clear. Picture them looking back at you with a gentle smile. You are becoming that version. Every breath you take today is leading you closer to them. You are not who you were a month ago. You are not who you were a year ago. And you are certainly not who you were when the world taught you to dim your light. You are growing in ways you can't see yet. You are healing in ways that you are only beginning to understand. Let these truths sink into your bones. I am becoming whole. I am becoming grounded. I am becoming someone who honors their own soul. I am becoming someone who no longer abandons themselves. Every time you choose rest over chaos, that is healing. Every time you speak your truth instead of shrinking, that is healing. Every time you walk away from what drains you, that is healing. Healing is not loud. It is subtle. It is steady. It is happening right now inside you. Take one more breath. Slow, steady, certain. You are healing, even on the days you can't feel it, especially on the days you doubt it. And in a moment, we will move into the final part, where we seal this transformation and guide your heart gently back into strength, trust, and inner safety. You're doing beautifully. Stay with me. Take a moment now to soften everything inside you. You've walked through memories, truths, realizations, and your nervous system is still catching up with what your heart already knows. You are not broken. You are awakening. And awakenings rarely look beautiful in the beginning. They look like confusion, exhaustion, and a quiet desire to disappear just to breathe. But underneath that, something extraordinary is happening. You are returning to yourself. Let's seal this shift together. Close your eyes for a second. Feel the weight of your body supported by the ground beneath you. Feel how the world hasn't collapsed, even though, at times, your mind told you it would. Feel how your breath moves without effort, even on days you thought you couldn't keep going. That is strength, not the loud kind, the quiet, undeniable kind. Now, repeat gently, I am safe to be myself again. I am safe to trust my own voice. I am safe to release what has harmed me. I am safe to grow beyond who I was taught to be. I am choosing myself now. Let each phrase land inside you like a truth you had forgotten. You don't heal by becoming someone new. You heal by remembering who you were before the world told you who you should be. Picture yourself standing in a wide open space, clear sky overhead, silent air around you. In this space, there is no pressure, no expectations, no noise, just you, finally uncluttered, finally seen, finally free. Imagine a light forming above you, not blinding, not overwhelming, just warm, steady, reassuring. This light fills the spaces in you where fear once lived. It fills the places where you shrank. It fills the corners where you hid your truth to survive. Let this light settle into your chest, then into your throat, then behind your eyes. You are reclaiming your energy, your power, your clarity, your identity. Say, I am not who the world tried to make me. I am who I choose to become now. I am healing. I am rising. I am transforming. And if a small part of you still doubts, that's all right. Doubt means you are stepping into something new. It means you are expanding beyond the limits that once defined you. Take one last breath, deep, slow, intentional. Let it anchor you into this new version of yourself. Let it remind you that nothing was wasted, not even the pain. Before we close, let me ask you something. How do you feel right now? Calmer? Softer? More aware? More alive? Whatever shifted inside you, hold on to it. Carry it into your day. Let it guide how you walk, how you speak, how you choose yourself from this moment forward. And if this message reached you, if it felt like something you needed but didn't know how to ask for, I invite you to take the next step. Subscribe to the channel, not out of obligation, but because you deserve a space that supports your healing, a space that reminds you every morning of your strength, your clarity, your awakening. If you feel it in your heart, say one last affirmation with me. I am healing, and my life is changing because of it. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes gently. The world is still here, but you are not the same. You are becoming whole again.